Good evening, everybody. It's Friday, or Friday, as the cool people like to call it. Now, you're going to notice something here, and I want to stress that it's not my fault. I want to be very clear about that. It's not my fault. It's somebody else's fault. They sit between my keyboard and my chair, but it's not me. And that is, if you look really, really closely, you're going to notice that the Witch Elf is now level 40. And Renown rank 45. And when we finished yesterday, she was neither of those things. So, what happened was, I logged off yesterday, and as I often do, I'll generally jump back on for a quick run around, just before bed, and I'll either tidy up things, like I'll send gear back and forth between characters, or do some crafting, or the usual things. I thought, you know what? She's so far off 40, I'm going to give her a little boost. And I was going to go and do a PQ. And then I suddenly remembered that there are epic quests. And that there was one that started in Reichland. So I went and picked it up. And I forgot that the reason that epic quests were added was to help people level their character. So, I was just blissfully going along, just stab, stab, talk to this person, talk to that person, talk to this person, talk to that person. And I wasn't paying any attention to what my XP bar was. And as I killed the, the, the last mob for that quest and handed it in, I was like, why is it lagging? And then it was, congratulations, you're level 40. I was like, ah, okay. And then I went and did a scenario, and I went to 45. So, surprise! She's now got her Conqueror gear. She's 45. Yeah. I'm a terrible streamer. But look, she got a dagger that she's just never going to use. I'm using the look of it because it looks slightly better than the generic Makira looking daggers. But yeah. So it was somewhat of an anticlimactic build up to her getting 45. Yeah. So sorry about that. Sorry you got them to not see it, but oh well. It's only a witch elf. But that now makes 3 level 40s in a week. So I'm flying. And the other scary thing was I was on at lunchtime. And I was doing some farming on the Disciple of Cain. And he is now the same level as the Zealot at 33. So I have 2 more characters that are effectively within touching distance of level 40. So we may find ourselves this day next week with 5 level 40s. Which just seems ridiculous. Oh, it's been a wild ride, let me tell you. But I don't know. I'm a bit mental.
Change your goods for gold.
I only realized as well, these daggers here, I spied them last night for the first time. And I was like, that's weird. What's the Titan's Stiletto of Tyranny? And then I remembered, I've seen that name somewhere before. And it's like, it's, I think it's this guy sells them. It's these. It's like these generic level 40 daggers. So you buy them, and then you convert them with him into fancier daggers. Which seems pretty neat. They cost an absolute ton. But seems pretty neat. Like the stats on it are pretty good. Not too sure about the speed of them, but everything else looks good. I wonder, does this guy sell daggers? No. Oh well. Yeah. I have mail, apparently. Oh. Medallion. 6 of them. Cool. So, yeah. So we're kind of in a weird situation because tonight was obviously going to be all about trying to get her to 40-45, and she's already there. And the city's starting now, which doesn't really help matters too much because it means everything's going to be dead. So I'm not really sure what to do. I was kind of hoping that the city wouldn't be on and we'd be able to do some fisticuffs. But no. We're apparently doing something in 18. The problem with it is I don't know what we're doing in 18. But we can go over and have a look anyway. See the lay of the land and all that. Did I do her spec and stuff? I think I did. This is the other thing. I got a new ability, which is bounce off someone.
Want something, do ya?
It's practically like I'm a shadow warrior now. Just gonna see me popping through the air. Whee! It's the death of scouting quests as well, because I don't need to scout things anymore. Unless I want money. She's doing alright in the money front. Oh, a whole line of pinkies. Oh, crikey. That was easy. Apparently I shouldn't have said, oh crikey, I should have said, oh yummy. I love to know how they managed to wipe there, because they caught Destro completely unawares. Oh, I managed stealth. Let's see what we can see. Ah, seems no one going though. Huh? Don't know what that's about. Oh, siege.
What now?
All right. So they're just standing there, I suppose. Whatever works for you. Guess they're waiting on supplies to come. We're still here. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna log in the Zealot. There's too much free renown on the go here. Oh, the Zealot's 34. I thought the Zealot was 33. Even better. He's actually got a fancy new dagger and focus.
What you after? Good riddance.
And all of his Annihilator gear. And after buying all of that, he has 886 war crests left.
Paid for.
I, I was sitting trying to work it out when I was on him the other day, and it was like, I'm fairly sure that, like, you can buy your Conqueror gear outright and still have change. I'm nearly convinced. I might have done the math wrong, but yeah. Armor. Right. Gonna need to buy him new armor potions at some point. I probably should level up. What do you call it? Butchery and alchemy at some point. I'm gonna need to pick a class for that. Ideally, something that's as competent and as easygoing as the Disciple of Cain. Maybe the Marauder, just thinking. That could be a shout. Because the Marauder's got like a self-healing thing on its AoE tree. So that could work out quite handy, actually. Plus it would then give me the perfect excuse to get him to tier 2, so I could say I have all of the Chaos and all of the Dark Elves in tier 2. Yes, interesting. I like the sounds of it. The Zealot's a fun healer to play, because the Zealot is about as close to an atypical healer as you can get. It's one of the reasons why I think the Zealot's DPS line is so weak in comparison to the likes of the Shaman or the Disciple of Cain. Because I think if it and the Rim Priest were anyway good at DPS, it would probably become one of the most powerful classes in the game. Because the healing side of it is super forgiving. I love how I managed to pick the only healer out of the bunch. I'm going for the big boys. Oh, Magus in trouble. I'll give him a heal. Always heal Magus first, they're the most important class. He died. Ah. He's nice. He was saying thank you. I was very tempted actually with this guy to pick up the tactic that used to be. I think I've discussed it before on one of the streams. The Harbinger of Doom used to be a debuff that you would apply to someone at like 150-foot range. And it was basically you put it on a target and like a wee raven would fly over the top of them. And that was them being debuffed by the Harbinger of Change. The Zealot used to have a tactic whereby if you had the Harbinger of Change on someone, it would slowly deal damage to them, and you'd get healed for the amount. So one of the old Zealot DPS tricks used to be you'd stick a Harbinger of Change in someone at 150 feet, and then run away. In classic Archmage, Shami, chitin nonsense. And if they ever closed to within 100 feet of you, and they were one of the casters that had spells at 100 feet, you just dot them up with more of your stuff and keep running. All the while healing yourself, them dying. And then if they tried to run away, you could hunt them down. And again, it didn't matter if they were going anywhere because you had 150 foot range. And I had wondered how, like, this new version of the Zealot worked, because that mechanic had now completely changed. And I found it's now a tactic that says anytime you do a direct heal, there's a 25% chance that your offensive target's going to take damage equal to the heal, or something to that effect. Which seems really good. Like, if you pick it up and you're just heal spec, and you're doing what I'm doing at the minute, you pick a target, one of those guys, they're going to get hurt. Because you're currently just healing folk. Now, I don't know how that gets affected by the likes of like intelligence and disrupt and all that jazz, but it sounds really good. And I'm going to guess that it's probably terrible because nobody mentions it. And that was the thing, the old mechanic was really buggy, but it was also really overpowered because of that 150 foot range that it conveyed. But I was really, really tempted as soon as I leveled up to give it a try, because I had the points to obviously put into it, and I just decided, no, I won't, because I quite like I quite like the tactic setup that I have at the minute, because it makes the healing just so easy. And for the sake of doing a bit of damage, I'm never going to find myself in a situation where I'm one-on-one healing myself and trying to kill them at the same time. So I couldn't even rationalize it to myself, and I'm a big damage junkie, so yeah, it says something. I don't want to be standing on the front line. I'm just a squishy healer. Like, if this could go on all night, this would be perfect, because this character will just keep leveling like this. And this is kind of what I was saying last night. It's like, I'm just making XP and renown here for doing nothing. Right? I'm not realistically making a huge difference in the grand scheme of this fight. But I'm getting 100 XP and 40 odd renown every heal that I do. And sometimes more. Like, you know, it changes on the size of the heal and who you're healing and what they're doing and all that jazz. The only thing you have to be good at is clicking on these folks who are quite low health. And this is the thing, if you're a solo healer and you're new to the game and you're level 16 and you've just walked into tier 4, do this. Find a big fight, stand there, heal people. You're not going to make a huge difference, but you'll make a difference. And you'll level quite quickly. Now, the great thing with the Zealot is this Zinch's Cordial. It's a really nice hop. Heals a lot of health over a period of time. But there's a tactic for it down here. And it's this one. And it basically says, if you stick it on someone, they're probably going to get an armor buff. Just due to the high chance of it. So you can effectively give a whole bunch of people, what is it, an extra 1,100 armor. For free. It's great. And like when you compare that, my armor potion is only giving me 400. So, like, it's like them having almost 3 armor potions on. It's fantastic. So many choppers. Uh-oh. Order coming to the right. No, couldn't get to her quick enough. Or him, I should say. I'm fairly sure there's a piece of lore that basically said Malekith killed all the male sorcerers. And I think they worked around it by like hand-waving it at the time that these were secret ones. Or desperate times need desperate measures or something like that. They were probably worried about having a faction that you could only have 2 female characters on in the Witch Elf and the Sorceress. But I think, and I might be wrong in this, but I think the Witch Elf is the only gender-locked character. I can't think of any others. Now, in case you're wondering why I'm giving hots to healers, it's basically just to give them that armor buff while they're getting a little bit of a pummeling. Because armor really helps the world go round. For them, it's less about the healing, because they can obviously heal themselves. I'd love to know how much renown and XP I've earned from all of this. Because that bar is very slowly creeping across. And like, I haven't done anything other than just fire out hots and a few big heals. That didn't say thank you. What a git. Always thank your healers. Never resing them again. Nah, I'm only kidding, I will. I'll just not be happy about it. Oh, who's that? Can I get close enough to res him? I can! Look at that. He didn't say thank you either. What a dick. Never resin and work again. Little disciple in there getting in trouble. Wouldn't be in trouble if they were DPS melee spec. Such a lie, they'd be in even more trouble. Oh, Magus in trouble. Healing like this kind of feels like a game of whack-a-mole. You're just constantly looking for those little green bars. Also, we AoE hell in there. That's something I would like to have seen more. Is like that sort of creeping effect heal mechanic. Like, it's kind of cool. And it would have been an interesting thing to have it as like a class tree for one of the healer types. And it could well be for the Archmage and Shaman, and I just don't know about it, but it would be kind of cool to have heals that are just like they're AoE, but they're not just all tied to a party. They're like environmental almost. So like I know the Zealot has this one, which is leaping alteration, and it has a ritual, kind of like this AP one for health, but I'm fairly sure it's only within your own party. Doesn't go to anybody else. I quite like to see a class that just has predominantly heals, but they're heals that you have to, you know, bounce between people or direct to a location as opposed to just like Dust of Pandemonium where it's, you know, just do an AoE and everybody gets healed if they're in your group. That kind of thing. Don't know. I just like quirky things like that. I like to think of ways that they could work. And again, going into kind of what we discussed last night about Skaven, if they were a third faction. You could have it with them, with their Warpstone and their wee poison globes and things like that. You know, they just sort of spread it around. Like they throw a wee bomb and it heals people. Kind of like what the Zealot's doing here by basically throwing a little vial at someone. Like I always thought that was it was an interesting way to show it. They're basically throwing a little glass vial of something at someone, but at the same time, you're probably going to cause more injuries than you're going to heal. Someone over there is quite badly hurt, and I can't target them. Oh, he died. See? Chaos know how to say thank you. That's why we all love Chaos. Dark Elves say thank you. It's just greenskins. Those damn loutish greenskins. Okay, apparently Chaos don't all say thank you. There's a top tip. If you're wanting to get a heal and you're not in a group, don't go and stand in front of a black orc, because it makes you impossible to heal. We're at 28%. If we keep going like this guy's going to get into his Annihilator gear tonight. Which isn't necessarily a good thing, because Devastator has this fantastic proc on it that gives you AP. On casting a heal ability, you have a 10% chance to regain 50 AP. That's incredible. Especially when you chain it with the AP ritual and that one. Anytime one of your direct healing critically heals an ally, you'll gain 40 action points. So that's 50 plus 40 plus the chance of another 50. It's like, hello, I don't want to run out of AP ever again. No, it's only a chance, granted. So the likelihood they're all going to proc at the same time is quite low. But in a situation like this, where, like, if I was in a party, I'm going to be healing with Dust of Pandemonium, and I'm going to be healing potentially 6 people all at once. That all adds up to basically that proccing all the time. Right, as I run away, I'm also going to start healing people because I'm still getting renown and XP for it. Keep our little chamois friend up. Yeah. In your face order. Heal our witch elf friend. She's helping kill the orderlings. And follow back the Zerg. Kind of feel like the rebels at the Battle of Endor at the minute. Stuck at that door. Just stuck at this crossroads. Oh, I'm still gaining influence out here. What did I get max influence? A dagger that's not going to be as good as my current one. Or a focus, which is also not going to be as good as my current one. The focus might look slightly better though. I might use it as a, what do you call it? Alternate appearance item, but it's the one thing, like, if you can afford the renown weapons, they are really night and day beyond anything that you're going to get as an influence reward. The problem with it is, most characters aren't going to be able to afford to get them and still be able to afford all of their gear and everything else. So the Zealot can do it because the Zealot just seems to make crests for fun. And I don't know whether it's a case of I've been making them in groups and I've just been getting really lucky on keep sieges and the like, or whether I'm getting them for just healing. I don't know really how it works, but yeah. Like, far and away, Zealot is the one character I have who's not only his renown rank, but his crest count has been through the roof the whole way through his leveling career. The Witch Elf had it to a degree. Her renown and crest game was great because she was just soloing characters for the longest time. Kind of slowed down in tier 4 because once she started to get up the levels, it became harder because you were losing the edge that Bolster was giving you. Whereas the Zealot doesn't really care about any of that. The Zealot just does flat healing. The only thing that changes is your survivability. Oh, I think I just about saved his life and no more. I think all of the Order have given up on Inevitable City. And they've all come here for a bit of party time. Give our friendly witch elves some love. Not too much though, because they're spiky. Sork over there in need. Oh, it would appear my next door neighbour's gone out and left their dog on its own again, because the poor thing is crying its heart out. I don't know if you can hear it in the background or not, or whether the mic muffles it, but yeah. I always feel sorry for dogs. If you own a dog, don't leave it on its own. It's not fair to the animal. That's not to say that you can't leave a dog on its own. You absolutely can. Just don't leave it on its own for a length of time. And not if it has, you know, issues with you not being there. That's just a little public service announcement from me. I can't tell you how to live your life, and you shouldn't listen to me on how to live your life, because I can't live it for you. But be nice to animals. Oh, don't want to go that way. Hmm. For numbers being roughly equal, they don't seem to be hugely equal, do they? I had a feeling that was coming. We were in the perfect position there just to get absolutely trolleyed. Ah, 31% now. Oh! It's brutality from brutality. Who specs into brutality? If we could only get some fighting over here, we'd practically have an arrow telling people to go for the keep. I love it so much. There's definitely more order down there than there is destruction up here. There's a bunch of them all moving in. Have some free armor, fellas. There's a stabby witch elf trying to protect everybody from a stabby witch hunter. There's a sorceress in need. Top her up. Give myself an armor buff. And a couple of heals to some witch elves. Uh-oh. What's that coming over the hill? It's an Orderzerg. That's all I can hear right now in my head. Oh. Is that a naked magus? Sir, put a robe on. Died anyway. Healing the world over. Ah, didn't take my res. Okay. Did he have a self-res? Is there even such a thing as a self-res? Just couldn't get him in time. Unfortunately. I mean, I don't think that's particularly a place that I would want to fight. In a tight enclosed space that they can stand above. But what do I know? Fortunately, I just could not get that poor Sork in time. Oh, another 9 rank 80. That was a misclick. I didn't want to give him additional wounds. I mean, up there's probably a good place to stand, but just not if you're a tank. In case you're wondering why I sometimes use the flash heal, it's an attempt to get the tactic to trigger to give them improved healing and to give them just that little bit of a boost so that I can... I wish you'd have stopped moving around there, love, because I would have been able to heal you. It gives you a little bit of an extra chance to keep them alive. Uh-oh. %33% now. Is that what, 5% we've had since we've been here? About 55 minutes? It's not earth-shattering, but it's not terrible. Let's see if we can get some scenarios going. There's someone who's just spawned in. Like, nothing happening here. Oh wait, there is. I've turned around. So many orderlings. There's no way these numbers are equal. Not unless there's like Destro warbands already in the keep. Sorry, I'm just not buying it. Now this is going to be interesting to see, because I don't think I've played this before as a healer. And this is something else I'm noticing. Every time I play my healer, I end up in scenarios where we have tons of healers. Anytime I play a DPS, I end up in scenarios with no healers. So I have no idea what's going on. Whether it's just everybody decides to play healer at the same time. And like, fine, I'll go and play a healer. You whack away there, my friend. Whack away. Yoink. I mean, I think we're just going to win this for the staying power of having all the healers. I mean, other than that initial attack, they've pretty much just left me alone. And like, I'll quite happily just sit here and spam AoE heal. And throw people a wee, hello. Bonjour. Croak. Yeah, he's give up. I die fair in the healing. Hey, look at that. I was quite high up for coming in late. And he at work rest. Nice. Let's go again. But this, again, this is another weird thing. Like, that's a scenario's popped within a few minutes. And there again within a few seconds. Whereas the Witch Elf sat all of last night. Nothing. Not a thing. Everything was wide open. Tonight there's a city siege going on. She's getting scenarios left, right, and center. It's just so weird. I might as well give you that. And I might as well give you that. And you that. And you that. And you I can't see. He's just hanging out in the spawn. Delightful. Where's my team going? Is this my team? Some of my team. In case you didn't know, this is actually a thing that the Zealot can do. They can all give each other individual buffs. So normally a zealot can only have one buff. But the zealot can give other people multiple copies of their buff. I mean, there's the classic example of bad play. They had that Archmage dead, effectively, and then just hunted her away. Why? No idea. Fine, I'll stand over here. No skin on my nose. Shield. Now do you, Mr. Engineer? I'm gonna start doing this. And he's dead. L-O-L. Oh, now I've got a Shadow Warrior doing the same thing. I think this is a fight that's just gonna last forever. It's like, kill this guy first, guys. Come on. There you go. Kill the healers. The rest of them die pretty quickly. Like, I mean, it's amazing that none of the orderlings decided to run off and cap these other things. Hey! Top healer. Was I the lowest damage? I was. Shocking. Straight back in the action with some renown and XP stealing. I mean, healing. Let's go again, that's fun. Zerg on Zerg action. Fairly sure I've rezzed this guy before. I did res him before. He was the one I never said thank you. Ah! So uncouth. Oh, crikey. I was sitting there and I was going, that looks like red. It was red. Now I need to get out of combat so I can go to Reichland. Any moment. There we go. I guess it's the same group of people again. I recognize these names. What are we up against? Oh, look! That's the shut kid up. This time it's healer versus healer, as opposed to my dodgy witch elf versus his archmage. Oh, here we go. Oh, I really wanted to try and get them off before they got in there. Get our AP out there. Try and save our other little zealot friend. Can't do it. Positional awareness is everything as a healer. And that little zealot can't stand and tank and shadow warrior the way she's trying to do. Oh. Is she trying to DPS? Like, okay. No wonder you're dying. Like, I'm not really one to talk. I'm pretty much just sitting here AoE healing my heart out, but, like... Where's Mogo? He's over here somewhere. Guys, don't go and fight out there. Please. Pretty please. Pretty, 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 please. Can we go back to the objective? Can someone go and get one of the other objectives? Come on, let me stand up. There you are. It's okay. It's okay. This is the annoying part, because I can see that we need to get another objective, but I can't leave these guys. Because they are not going to live on their own. Give our little healer friend some armor. Oh, Orky boy needs a buff. No. This is the easy thing if you're a healer like a Zealot. If the enemy's leaving you alone and you're in a position like this, it's just whack-a-mole on a very small scale. Hands up. Give him that. Oh no, we lost one. Where's he? I don't know where he is. I think he's out back, isn't he? I don't see him wherever he is. Oh, our little friend is suffering, so we'll give them big shield. Oh, I hope I got a killing blow for that. No. So unfair. The shame. Did I get a killing blow for that? My aim at the end of this now is to finish with a death blow. If I finish with a death blow, I'm going to laugh like a maniac. Because I am a Zealot. Who is fully healing spec. Have a shield, guys. Have a shield. Woohoo! Look at that. No, didn't get a death blow. So sad. I wanted a death blow. In fairness, to shut Kid up, Key got a death blow. He's able to balance healing and damage better than I can. Let's join the game. I don't think we've missed anything in the Great War of 18. Seemingly everybody is still back and forth between the two camps. Or is it? Has it ended? Still kind of going on. Don't mind if I do. Look at that massive damage I'm doing to that trivial level 28. Oh, here they come. Ride, Lil Zell, ride. Run away. Not that way. The other way. Now, it seems that maybe the war has been extended. I was gonna try and catch him so I could make him drop his organ gun, but He's just too quick for me. Oh, Pyramid of Cetra. Don't mind if I do. Not a huge fan of Pyramid of Cetra, I have to say. But it's better than some of the alternatives. Not a marketing slogan I think you'll find anywhere, but you know. What are we up against? A lot of DPS. And I wonder, is that Ned Flanders? Could it be after all this time we've seen Ned Flanders again? Every possibility. Because as we all know, hens love roosters, geese love ganders, everyone else loves Ned Flanders. Except for Homer. He doesn't. Ah, the Shuck Kid up's here as well. Well done, I suppose. It is Ned Flanders. I knew it was. Ned's back. And I just did 69 damage. Oh dear. Netty, netty, netty. Violence is not the answer, my friend. Everybody is quite literally everywhere here. Yeah, you seen that right. I just had an ability disrupted by a level 17. And again. It's this kind of sadness that made me turn my back on the DPS Sulet. Disrupted by a level 17. I mean, it's really nice that they're not bothering to attack me. And allowing me just to, you know, go about my business. I don't know where that wee seedlet went. Oh, it's over there. Am I losing my mind, or did Shuck Kid up just zap me earlier? Very rude. We are healer folk tonight. I don't know where this baby Zealot is. Baby Zealot, where are you? Where is the baby Zealot? Gentlemen, please. Where's my party? I have no idea if I'm standing here healing or not. Go, go, Zell power. Everybody gets a shield. Bro, I am unflappable. Because it looks like I'm flapping when I cast most of my spells. Is he getting heals? Yeah, he's getting heals. Did he just zap me? He did just zap me. I'm going to cheer at him. I hope he takes it in the friendly manner it was meant. Go, baby Zealot, go! Actually, I'm calling it a baby Zealot. It's the same level I am. It's embarrassing. Go, Zealot, who doesn't have as cool a looking helmet as I do. How's that sound? Hey, we're healing side by side now. It's quite cool. It's also very meta. Where's this guy? Because he's died a horrible, horrible death. Oh, he's over there. I think he's already dead. Oh, it's not that one. So mean. Oh, I died. They finally killed me. Oh, I've got the longest respawn timer in history. She just stabbed the witch hunter to death. Ah, that's kind of bummed me out a bit that I died. I was doing so well. My healing wasn't overly great on that one, actually. Only 74. And I died, which is really sad. I did. I did. Um, I was apologizing at the start of the video because I actually did it last night. So, whenever we'd been talking at the end of it about how I was going to do the final bit PvE by doing a PQ because I couldn't get any scenarios to pop, I suddenly remembered last night that there's epic quests that Mythic introduced into Tier 4. And it was done at a time when everybody was complaining that it took them too long to get to level 40. So I went and found one of them in Reichland. And I was just sitting running through it, and I was like, I'll spend an hour, it'll be fine. And I was just going through it, and it's like, most of it's just talk to person X, go here, kill 8 people, talk to person X, talk to the person Y, talk to person X, go here, kill 4 things. And I just thought, it's going to be a little bit of XP. It's not going to be too much. And I got to the final part of it, and all of a sudden it was ding, level 40, and I was like, oops. At which point a scenario finally popped. So I went and did the scenario and I got to 45. So yeah, it kind of, it wasn't my fault. So I thought, I logged in on it today and I was like, okay, here we go. We'll do something with it. As soon as I logged in, the city started. I was like, okay, well, I can't do anything now. So I logged on in the Zealot. I've been standing in front of the Order of War camp healing people most of the night. And now I'm in the wee scenario loop. So the plan is to try and get him to 35 tonight so he can get his Annihilator gear on. And he'll be renown rank 42 in no time. And to make matters worse, I logged in as the Disciple of Cain at lunchtime, and he's 33. They're all getting such high levels. How's your day been, Pear? Hopefully it's been going well. Right. Oh, they're attacking the keep. In fact, they're attacking the keep lord. Did all of Destro leave? All of Destro did leave. All of Destro logged in as their order account, by the looks of things. I've won every scenario all night, and I've died once. It's been great. Although, every scenario I've done tonight, Destruction's had like 5 healers. Any other night I play, and it was like, no healers. Oh, it's a level 40. Sorry, I was meaning on the Zealot. I did one scenario last night on the Witch Elf, and I did terribly, to the point that the ones on the team were blaming me for us losing because I was terrible DPS apparently. I was like, yeah, I was terrible DPS because you were all standing getting spawn camped and I went to try and cap the objectives. I'm not going to get any DPS if I'm standing on a flag. Oh dear. Good old order. Good old destruction. Where are we? 61%. And 83%. So we're going along rightly. Can I wear any of these? 39, 38, 39. Wait, is that the same? No. Sell some of this stuff.
Carry more wealth.
Change your goods for gold. Willpower wounds. Wait, are they the same? They are. Don't need 2 of them. Look at that. I got XP in Rhine for healing someone who was standing in the war camp injured. Everything you need to know about Renown healing. It's like, I'm not even close to an enemy, and I'm getting positives for just healing these people. Oh, I don't know. I just find it so weird. Hundreds of the buggers. Oh, 88% now. Oh, I've won a white bag. For my efforts in the war. All those orcs I saved and never got thanked for. The Dragon Wake.
I have opportunity. This is your assignment.
I have opportunity.
Have I never been to Dragon Wake in this guy?
It's a generous offer. Excellent.
Huh.
This is how you can serve me.
Okay.
Do you seek advancement?
That's weird. I could have swore I've been here before.
This is how you can serve me. You better not fail. Here is your chance.
Oh, I probably will fail. I'm a specialist in failure. Oh. There we go. I've nearly maxed out this TR. This is probably a bad idea because they're going to be coming from that side. So I shall do it quickly and move on. Oh, I forget what I'm supposed to do over here. I'm supposed to walk into it, is it? Walk into it. No, kill somebody in Dragon Wake, I think, right? Yeah, kill someone. Could you imagine having to do that back when you could only kill them in that spot? Before it got changed? I vaguely remember doing it once by accident. I'm not sure whether to go top down or to try and go there and work my way back. I'm going to try and go this way for a change, but I get the sneaky suspicion they're coming straight through like that. Oi tink, oi tink. Oh, there's our bag. Order have arrived down here. Order have arrived over here and down here. Uh-oh. Hey, we did it. Team healer. The only answer to witch hunters. Yeah. It's partially because it's so easy to level in a scenario. So everybody just joins it. Because even if you get completely ruffle stomped, you're still getting something out of it. And if you happen to get lucky, and you're in a scenario with people who know what they're doing, you get even more. Oh. I'm using this as a fantastic opportunity to scout. Ooh, look at that. Res, please. don't think I've ever had anybody actually ask me for a res like that before. That's quite surreal. Takes me back to World of Warcraft when I used to play my Warlock, and I just get random people messaging me. Like, they weren't in a group with me or anything like that. They'd just message me and it'd be like, can I get a summons, please? I was like, no. I was like, I want to go to Stranglethorn Vale. I'm not in Stranglethorn Vale. Yeah, but you're a warlock, so you must therefore summon me. I was like, I don't even have 6 other people. I can use to summon you. Well, find them. I was like, could you not just maybe travel there on your own? And you'd usually get some who at that stage realise that they're barking up the wrong tree. But every so often, you would come across the special kind of MMO player who thinks that everybody else in the game's there to appeal to them. So for those, I'd go, yes, I will absolutely go to Stranglethorn Vale. And yes, I will absolutely go and I will find other people and we will summon you. So I would swim out to the deepest part, I'd give everybody underwater breathing, and then we'd summon them and watch them drown. Because they wouldn't log in, or they wouldn't spawn in time. It was very, very funny. And it would cost them a fortune to repair their gear, and then go and res, and everything else. Oh, look at these numbers I'm doing. I am a true DPS, seal it now. Oh my god, I got a kill. I am the greatest healer in the history of healing. Don't run away. I need to scout that. No. I can see it from here. Does that not count as scouting it?
Well met, I suppose.
Well met, I suppose. We're all posh British people here in Dark Elfland. What? Tea and crumpets. Oh, I could really go for some tea and crumpets right about now. That would go down a treat.
I have a task for you.
What are we now? 75, 94. Ooh, we're getting closer. Getting closer. I think that's that witch elf I just raised. Five order. Where? That's more than 5, my friend. More than 5. That's like 5 million. If you make it into healing range, I will heal you. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep you alive. There was too many. Right. I need to get here. Somehow. Do you know, ever since I was praising scenarios popping all the time, they've stopped popping. It's almost like the game knows and it's just taunting me. It's like he's only allowed to play with a select group of order players and nobody else. He's too powerful a healer. We must keep him apart. Bye. He's going to be raging. That was Blackguard-esque. I was kind of hoping he was going to land halfway down and he would just die from fall damage. Damn it. This is where I wanted to go. But I'm not in an organized warband. Bloody order.
Respects to your house.
I need to remember to clip that, punting that witch hunter off the side. Because that was just insanely funny justice. I wonder what my crests are like after all of that. Oh, I'm nearly back to 1,000. Have I done anything for my... Oh, I am. I've got 2. Uh-oh. I don't think they see me. So I should hopefully be fine. I remember once spending time getting down into there, because I thought there would be an unlock somewhere in it, and I don't think there was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Seriously? Bye again. Oh. I died that time, which is annoying. Stupid witch
What do
hunters
you want?
ruining my fun. Ah. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cheat like it's Thunder Mountain. To Calidor. It's not the most efficient way, but it's my way. I want that XP. Oh dear. I think that's a layer in there from memory. And the entire time I've played this game, I think I've only ever done a lair once, and that was actually in Return of Reckoning when I came back, because somebody asked me to come and help out on a lair, and I thought, I've never done it. I'm going to give it a go. What are you doing in Calidor? I want to scout Pelgrath Sember, or whatever it's called. Order won't let me scout it. Ergo, I'm in Calidor. It's not an amazing plan. Certainly not now that this witch elf has rumbled me. I must complete my scouting quest. Scouts for the scout throne. Ooh, I can go all the way up here. I didn't realize I had a mountain horse. Ah, not a good time to start sliding and falling. Can he see me? I think he can see me. If I don't move, I'll be perfectly invisible. The not moving thing hasn't helped. Oh, for the love of God. What's their name? Benny Lilix. I was killed by French people. They're supposed to run away. Isn't that what the French do? God. It's almost like I'm not going to get this scouting quest finished.
My regards.
And why am I back in... Oh. Damn you, Order. Damn you. The funny thing about those bolt throwers, I have a vague memory. I think it's this PQ. There's a point where you have to attack them, and they behave like any normal mob, and they start chasing you. And it's hilarious. They just sit and sort of glide towards you. It's like they've been possessed. Hmm. Wait, where's that? Oh, it's high elf. I knew it would be too good to be true that we would have something that would lead directly down to it. If I could just get over... I am the least lucky person in the world for timing my arrival here. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. I'm just a rock. I'm just a zealot-shaped rock. No chaos here. Here we go. I feel like I need an epic theme tune for this moment. Like the Teletubbies or Noel Edmonds' House Party. I will become one with the trees. Full-on stealth zealot. I've scouted Drakebreaker's Scourge. I'm riding through the middle of them. I've jumped over a Slayer. I'm coming to get yous. I have to be close enough now. Scouting! Yes! Ha ha ha! Victory is mine. They're all probably sitting there going, what the hell is he doing? Why is he charging? He's only a zealot. Little do they know, the Scoutmaster cannot be denied.
Do you seek?
I'll do anything for a scouting quest.
Perhaps Perhaps we can aid.
Technically, it was 2 scouting quests. Look at all
I have
that
a
juicy
task for you.
XP. Now you just have to figure out how to get to our keep. Oh. Looks like I have to get to our keep anyway because there's a ram. Go, little horse. Ride like the wind. Of course, now I get a scenario pop. This could work to my advantage. I've had a cunning idea. I'm going to use order strategy against them. So the other night we were all playing, and Order all logged out and ran in from PvE, and we couldn't do diddly squat to them. If I log out, not log out, join a scenario here, I'll come back, and I'll not be RVR flagged. Maybe. I probably will, because the scenario is very different, but yeah. Why can't I dance? This is Warhammer. I mean, that sums it up pretty much. Okay, they're all going that way. They're all going to die. I'm going to go this way and not die. That's just how I roll. I feel like I'm playing with a baby. Like, ooh, ooh, oh, got your nose. I've got your nose. Which way am I going? Which way am I going? I'm going this way. You're going that way too. There we are. This must be how room priests feel whenever my witch elf comes to attack them. I mean, this is the easiest job I've had all night. I'm gonna do a bit of DPSing. Oh no, he's already dead. Slayer walks in, Slayer walks out. uh... Oh, auto mods being a annoying person. There we go. 82%. We're gonna ding soon. I get the feeling Order's maybe given up. Where's the sad thing about the engineer and the Magus? All of that negated. By a couple of grip heals. DPS suit for the win. It's really sad that they haven't even got a point. Tony Tornado and Galadriel. Hey, first. My plan would have worked if I had had more time. Can I get this chamois? I can't because there's a witch hunter. Target cannot be resurrected. Well, poo. There's a grave. Probably mine. Dagnabbit. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Maybe this suit's gonna give me a rise, is he? He looks like he's thinking about it. No. And he goes. Maybe that warrior priest's gonna res me. It's gonna thaw relations between Destro and Order. Ha! There's two of us now. We're forming a little collective. Ah. Thank you. And of course now... Oh god. Poor Gobbo. I don't think I'm getting into this keep. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, it's already underway. And we're winning. That sounded more surprised than I meant it. We're winning. DPS seal it for the win. DPS seal it. DPS seal it's winning. Oh my god. Ow. Yeah! DPS seal it. Oh no. DPS seal it versus Witch Hunter. Rank 42. Look at that. A death blow. Oh, I love it. It's so funny. I'm gonna go for the Genesis Crest. Because in 2 levels time, I'm going to be able to get the cloak and... what do you call it? The jewelry items. So with those... Oops. With those, I should be able to get some decent stat bonuses. This could be the longest fight in the history of all fights. Could you imagine if I just did a stream and it was the Zealot trying to solo a PQ? It could be like a 24-hour event. Oh. Well, the defense and the keep went well. I think I made the right choice to go and join the scenario. What I am going to try and do is I'm going to try and slide on over and capture that BO. Yes, I am. If there's any witch hunters watching the stream, I am not planning on doing that. This is all an illusion. Ah. Maybe that's the secret. I just have to come to this spot and I'll get a scenario every time. There's an idea. Oh. Did he just overwrite all of the ones that I've just given people? Or did I just imagine that? I think he did. I think he's literally overwritten all of the things that I've just handed out. Let's see, because I give that guy... No, he didn't give anybody anything. Useful. Well done, Mr. Zealot. Nobody want to stop the guys behind us? No? Oh my god, we're gonna lose the lobies. We're losing the lobies. Not only that, we're losing the lobies that I can damage with my damage abilities. That was just sad. To Calador. Now here's an interesting thing. So the only thing I'm going to get out of that, slightly more willpower, slightly better crit, slightly better resistance. And then obviously more armor and a few extra stats. I wonder, would it be worthwhile just to stick with Devastator?
Good riddance.
It's an interesting theory because, like, realistically, the only reason I want to stick with Devastator is for that AP
Why are you still here?
stat bonus.
Do you seek advance?
Because it's the only thing between the two of them that I prefer.
You had better not fail. Let's hope
Like,
I was
don't
right.
get me wrong. +1 to Path of Alchemy abilities. I'm spec'd into Alchemy. I'll take a boost. But I would rather have the AP gain. Because it's infinitely better. So what am I now? 42. So he is roughly 8 ahead. 7 ahead, because let's face it, he's about to hit next level. 7 round ranks ahead of his XP level. Is there a PvE set equivalent to Conqueror? Asking for a friend? I can see them all terrified. It's that crazy zealot. Look how many it took.
Badgers.
Badgers indeed.
I bid you welcome.
Still convinced he says badgers. No one will change my mind.
What do you need?
I need everything. Need I say more?
Ah, very good choice.
Can't half tell that Destro have given up. Like, I can't blame them. You can't do anything against numbers like this. Maybe they've all logged on to their order alts just to get some of the sweet, sweet renown. Soviet Ika. Okay. Probably should have healed myself there, rather than other people. It's a rookie mistake. If you're a healer, never heal anybody else, only heal yourself. Hey, Northern Watch. Three v 3. Come on, Vish. I'll give him a buff when we stop. I think he's on a dial-up connection because it's taking him forever to log in. Craggle. I recognize that name. Not only because it was the name of the glue in the Lego movie, but because I was playing with her on my witch elf. I think it's Narrows the other night. I am invisible in this bush. You could just tell he was sitting there, he was like, that's not a healing bush. That's one of those zealot creatures. buff. Come on, guys. Up and at them and all that. Gents. Bye. Yo. I get killed because I got stuck. It's the only logical explanation. I agree. No AoE near eggs. Did it. I leveled up by killing a Shadow Warrior. Love it. Oh, I have a new ability. It's a damage ability that silences people, apparently. That was just nasty. Hey, I was top in protection. I was the top protector. I love it. Right, let's see what Annihilator looks like. Sure. Very bird-like, I suppose. Let's see if we put a proper helmet on it. Better. I suppose. What's that? 50, 70 my health is with that. Well, actually, no. So, 507, 772. 496, 752. Like, it's not a huge step up. I think I'll run with it a while and see how it gets on. And if I'm finding myself running out of AP, I'll maybe just switch back. Yay, I've collected all the ORVR armor sets, even though we all know that's a lie. I'm the Decio Blivid Annihilator. I am. Right, so the next thing up is Conqueror, which is 40-45. I don't think there's an equivalent PvE set Because what I had considered doing was keeping keeping all of these crests, farming up the PvE crests, and getting the PvE set, and then skipping one. But I don't think that works, because I don't think there is one at that level. I think the PvE one stops at Annihilator. I think. Conquer Award. Conquer, Dominator, Red Eye, Onslaught. So there is other ones. But I get the sneaky suspicion they're going to be like dungeon ones, maybe. Let's see. Where's the flight dude at? Let's go to the city that is inevitable. Right. Oh, I have to collect my rewards as well.
How goes the war?
None from the last week. We'll go for that.
Pray for mutation.
I don't know what they are. Decays in 7 days, so it must be something that's like a temporary jewelry item, I'm guessing. I guess. Oh, excuse me. Yawning like a madman. I am so glad it's the weekend. This feels like one of the longest weeks in a while. And that's saying something, because last week was really long too. I'm gonna have to buy more potions. Just looking at that. I've never actually looked at the scenario armor for this guy.
Spoil.
Intelligence, initiative, wounds, steel toughness, and magic crit. So it doesn't really matter for Zealot gear anyway, because all of that would get converted to the healing one. But I'm gonna guess Conqueror is the same as Devastator in that it's the AP regen.
Paid for in blood.
On defense. Oh no, it's not. It's different again. So it's gonna be increase your parry, evade, and disrupt. But you're getting willpower, toughness, and wounds. I think this one was giving you initiative, wounds, and intelligence. Yeah. So Conqueror is definitely the better one to go for there. That's not the one I'm looking for. It's this guy.
The best spoils.
So the fancy dagger, healing crit, reduction being critically hit, willpower wounds, healing power. That's pretty good in fairness. Pretty good. I could buy both of them and still change. Is the scary thing.
Carry more wealth.
Change your goods for gold. Dodge, disrupt. Dodge, disrupt. Healing power. Willpower wounds. Willpower and AP. That's the one for me. So I can buy 2 of these at the minute. So I'll buy that. And that. So that'll do me for the next level coming. I don't know what they're used for yet. That is going to go into Conqueror gear. So let's see. 119, 221, 293, 3, 402, 472, 688 to get them all, if my math is correct. And it's probably not, because I'm terrible at math. So there he is. He has his whole Conqueror set now. And still has 179 crests to spare. Yeah. It's been a good night for him so far. So what's that us now? 3542. So he's 100% going to be 40. He's probably actually going to be 40-50 by the time we get there. So it's going to be really interesting to see how he gets on. It's going to be interesting to see if this armor does anything for him, because if it doesn't, and I'm running out of AP all the time, I'm really tempted just to go back and use Devastator. Like, I'm not even joking. But we'll see how it goes. What's the worst that can happen? I'm just playing Fashion Hammer at the minute. I'll leave him how he is. Okay, guys. Well, that's me for this evening. Thank you very much for all coming along and watching. Hopefully you've had some fun watching the Zealot start to power his way up towards level 40. We'll be back here tomorrow. I normally do 2 streams on a Saturday. One during the afternoon, one during the evening. So keep an eye out for those. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you have a nice, relaxing Saturday tomorrow. And I hope to see us all here again next time. And if you are new to the channel, please do drop a follow on it. It's really helpful. And until then, good night, goodbye, and I'll hopefully see you later. Bye!